Hi guys, I thought I'd just do a quick vlog post 17.1 CrossFit Games Open. Basically just an opportunity to talk about what I've done and get out there really how each section of the competition felt, what I've learned, just for documentation purposes really, so I can sort of look back and take notes and really sort of, while it's fresh in my mind, get out what I feel about each one. Today was the burpee box jump and dumbbell snatches, 17.1, slowly progressing up. It was all right at the start. I felt quite strong going into the first sort of 3 rounds onto 30s, and then from there it starts getting very dark and very tough indeed. The biggest lesson I can really take from this is that my level of endurance in terms of turnover, especially in things like burpee box jumps, things I haven't really done much of this year. So, these are new sort of skill sets that I'm sort of picking up this year that I can bring into next year and sort of, get a bit stronger at and build up from there. I know Dave Castro's fantastic at bringing in new movements every year, so there's never a point where you're ever going to get stale or there's a point where you're going to know everything. Very much, I have to keep swapping hands because my shoulders as they burn out. So that's the first thing, but the main sort of point of learning from there is that turnover time. I felt fairly strong, even in the the 40s. I felt okay. I had to stop. I couldn't go unbroken for the 40, unfortunately, which sort of added a little time. And then on the 50, I had to unfortunately break that down for about 3 sets. I think it took me in the end to sort of get through. I had a couple of breather sets, so I had to get some air in the lungs. Another thing as well is, though it's something that you can't help when you're in these sort of workouts in the grind, especially in the grinder workouts, is missing count. I tried to do extra reps when I thought, when I wasn't sure if I'd missed a rep or not. I always did 1 extra, just to try and make sure. Hopefully, I've got to obviously go over and review the program, review the video. But again, that's something that I think I'm okay. I'm pretty good at counting the reps, but I'll see when I go back. But that would have cost me a good few seconds on top of there. So my finishing time, I think I've got to go over it again, but I think it was 19:52 or 19:42, somewhere around that marker. So again, but when I go back, I'll time it obviously and just triple check that was my official time put through. And then that was basically it from there. So obviously recycling times, the dumbbell snatch wasn't ridiculous. I practiced it a little bit pre to the games because we kind of knew the dumbbells were coming out, so I think everyone sort of tried a couple of different movements. I'm glad it wasn't the dumbbell clusters to burpee box jump that I practiced, which I put in and thought, no, that's I did every minute on the minute, and that got a bit ridiculous, so I just did box jump overs in the end. But if that had been that, it would have been an absolute nightmare. But yeah, so the big points from there. Turnover times, obviously working on aerobic capacity. I think something next year I'm going to bring in a bit more. We've now got installed a running machine, so I can get a bit more of some runs in my metabolic power finishes. I think over the summer I might sort of throw in a couple of 30-minute sort of runs outside, just to kind of work on that sort of level of the aerobic capacity that I haven't really worked on for over a year now, because since I've been here it's mostly been prowler work, mostly been sprint, short, powerful based cardio, rowing machine, things like that. So not, so longer rows, longer runs, maybe a bike ride or 2 over the summer, that's going to help. And then as the winter months come, obviously utilising the running machine a bit more, and getting that longer, more endurance-based cardio as well, I think will help me out on these sort of grinder type workouts. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with my result. I'm pretty happy with the score. I got it in under 20 minutes, which is what I wanted to do. I'll post that score today. Hopefully I'll find out within the next day or 2 where I am in the world. And as I say, even if I'm last place, even if there's 1 million people that have entered, I'll still be the millionth fittest person in the world, which ain't bad for 6 billion people. So, if you want to beat that, then you have to register, you have to be involved with it. So that's the main thing you got to take from there. But it's good to be back into a competition. I haven't done competitions in a while. That's a big thing about this year. That's something I want to do more of. If I can get 2, 3, 4 competitions in this year, just to sort of test the fitness and push my own boundaries and learn some weaknesses in myself, so I can work on things next year, then that's the biggest thing you can take out of those competitions. So for that, it's been great. stay tuned. You know, as I say, each time I'll do a little video afterwards and take it from there. You know, it's not necessarily going to be a opportunity to teach. I don't think I'm in that level where I should be telling you how to do CrossFit or anything like that, but it's something that I can learn. If you can learn a little bit from that as well, then that's great. All right, guys, just be awesome. I'll see you on Monday for Movement Monday. I'll catch you later.